Welcome everybody. We're gonna go ahead and check in. So if you can take a second and put your check-in card on our tactical meeting board, we'll go around the circle.
I said I was overcast with a light sprinkle. I just feel like I have a lot on my plate, a lot on my to-do list, and so I have this like looming overcast, but it's not storming, so I'm in a good place.
Katie.
I said partly sunny. I'm happy to be here, but I have a lot on my to-do list similar to Gabby. So just in a good mood, but have a lot to do.
Cool. Thanks, Katie. Balthazar.
I have this like foggy morning with like a sunny forecast for the afternoon. I have a lot of action items to get through this morning, but I'm projecting a sunny afternoon, so I think it's gonna clear up.
Jill.
Sunny. I got a lot of my to-dos done before this meeting, so I'm feeling really good, and it's Friday, guys.
Megan.
I would say clear and calm. I had a really good start to the morning, so feel good.
Awesome, thank you. I had a clear sunrise that I left the curtains open in my room and the sun came right in and it was really beautiful this morning, so I'm feeling good. Okay, so everybody has checked in. Did I miss anybody? Cool. We're gonna do our checklist items. So we're gonna respond check or no check to each of our checklist items, and the three things that we want to check in on today are: have we submitted our time tracking, have we submitted our expenses, and have you updated your calendar to reflect your current travel? Any questions? Gabby, kick us off.
I am no check, check, check.
Check, no check, no check.
No check, check, check.
And I am check, no check, check. So if you haven't done one of these items, make sure you do it before next week. Let's take a moment and read over the DI lineup. So remember, this is just updates, and if you have a question or something that you want to bring to the group, add that as an agenda item. Otherwise, just take a moment and read quietly. All right, show me with your fingers how much time you need. All right, we're about 30 seconds to wrap up your DI lineup items. Are you ready to come back? All right.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna go through our agenda items. Let's make sure to add our names, time we think it's gonna take. So we'll do the quick ones first. Gabby, it looks like you have a 2-minute update. Looks like change for October retreat. What do you need?
So the proposal is that we would keep the week the same. We're not actually going to change that, but it would be less of a retreat. We'd have more unstructured time so we could actually have work time, get things done, but we would still all come together. So I don't know if we can just go around and make sure that there are no objections to that. If there are objections, we can take that, but we'd love to move forward with this if there are none.
Okay. We're going to do objection, no objection on Gabby's proposal to change the retreat to a work week. So Katie, will you kick us off?
No objection.
Megan.
No objection.
No objection. I love this idea.
I don't have an objection, but I'm very curious what week in October, since a lot of us have already booked clients for those weeks.
Yes. Gabby, can you answer that?
I think it's the first full week. It's like October 2nd through 6th. So I think we have a calendar hold. If not, I'll make sure after the meeting you have a calendar hold.
Cool. So no objection, Jill?
No objection.
No objection from me. Great. Did you get what you needed, Gabby?
I did. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make the change.
Awesome. Thank you. Megan, you're up. 2 minutes for new school rules facilitator training.
For the new school rules facilitator training, for those of you who've signed up, you know there's an observation requirement. You have to go to one of the institutes, but we have some opportunities coming up at the PL Summit. There'll be 2 new school rules institutes on Tuesday that you can attend, or there's 2 team habits on Wednesday. If you're interested in going, you want details on time or anything, just let me know.
I really want to go to these sessions. In the card, can you place the room number and time so we know when we can go?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and update the card, but just for your planning, it's 3:04, and they're in that sort of early afternoon, later afternoon slots, so 1:30 or 3:30.
Are there any more questions for Megan? No? Megan, did you get what you needed?
I got what I needed, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, Katie, you're up. 8 minutes for Core 4 Continuum refresh.
Yeah, so what I really need from you all during this time is to click into the updated Core 4 Continuum. It's linked in the card, and you'll see some resources that are highlighted. Though it won't be a resource link, it'll just be highlighted. And what we need is some resources if you all have some that you've used in breakout sessions, etc. So all the ones that are highlighted, we felt like we couldn't find a high quality resource for that. So there should be about like 4 things highlighted. So if you can find something, go ahead and add it in. And then also, since this is still an edit version, if you can just add comments or questions that you have about the document, and we can go ahead and talk through it before we update the rest of them. So this is like the initial one. So I think it'd be helpful if we just took 5 minutes and filled in resources, added comments and questions.
So just to clarify, what you need is resources and ideas from people on the team, just on the areas that you've identified in your doc. So add resources, leave comments if we have feedback. Any questions for the process? Cool. So Katie, it looks like people added a few resources. Do you have any follow-up questions or anything else that you need?
No, I'll read through like the questions and comments, and then before we like reformat all the continuums to look like this, I'll just like check in with the people who left the comments about what this should look like. So thank you, it's helpful.
All right, thanks Katie, thanks for doing that. I know it's a big project. It looks like we have an agenda item from Baltazar regarding hiring. Is that right?
Yep. Well, I just mostly want to source feedback on our process for having new teammates or any teammates join the hiring team right now. Do we have enough runway about that decision? Do we have enough communication out there, letting people know about, the timing of the hiring circle kind of grouping up? Just want to get perspectives from the room.
Katie?
I really like the process. I'm like a new add to the hiring team. I feel like it was a really straightforward and easy process to join. I'm wondering if I felt really comfortable because I was able to support on-calls before actually joining officially. And so I'm wondering if we can make that a process for other people too. But overall, I think it's really like a seamless, straightforward process.
I sort of disagree, actually. I feel like Katie is an outlier. We have not had a lot of new people join the team in like the last few rounds of hiring. I don't know that the process feels like it's open to everybody. It almost is like you have to seek out that opportunity to join. So that's probably my biggest tension with it, is how do we make it feel more open? How do we get even more new faces onto the team?
Maybe something that we could do is put in the DI lineup so it's there for everybody all the time. And that way it's different, not if they miss the email, it's in the DI lineup, but then we also have to get more voices.
So I'm going to pause this there because it sounds like we have a few different opinions, and it might be a good conversation to have outside of this meeting. Baltazar, do you feel like you have what you need?
Yeah, I think I have like a good starting of perspectives, and I want to make sure that we include each of those perspectives in the small group that we pull together afterwards.
Is there a way that if people have additional thoughts, they can reach out to you or follow up?
Yeah, you can either just like comment directly on the card and tag me, or just send me like a one-on-one email.
Cool. There is an agenda item on here that looks like it's some brainstorming, but I'm not sure who it is. Can anyone?
Me. I don't know, guys. I got to do a workshop next week, and it was going to be 100 people, and now it's 200 people, and I don't know.
So would you like to have like an open discussion, or would you like us to add it to the card? How would you like that?
Add it to the card, and then I can go back in and talk to people and follow up. That way it won't take as long.
Cool. Let's take a few minutes and add. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I have a quick question. So do you want us to link are you looking for like breakout sessions? Are you looking for like what kind of resources would be helpful for you to link here?
I was just looking for ideas, but if you have resources that I can dive into, that's even better.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and check out. So just thoughts on the meeting or any questions that you have, just a quick checkout. Baltazar, will you check out?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I feel like I got what I needed, and I really appreciate, Gabby, your vulnerability to kind of like voice a less comfortable item. I appreciate that.
Megan.
Meeting was good. Thank you.
Okay. Katie.
I feel good coming out of today's meeting. I got a lot of feedback and resources in the Core 4 refresh, so appreciate y'all taking the time to do that.
I feel good. I came in pretty overcast, but I felt like this was a really productive meeting, so I felt great about it.
Jill.
I'm feeling good. I appreciate the resources that everybody put in the card.
Okay, I'll check out. I'm feeling good. Thank you all for working through all of those agenda items, and great meeting. Thanks, team.